Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches, RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 1, Episode 6. So, if you've been enjoying these reviews, please subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Like, click right down there. It's like right, boop. And, no, it really is. No,
I'm silently judging you.
Oh, good. Thanks. Make sure to check out our other Drag Race reviews and our movie reviews and our mashups. There's like a bunch of shit on our channel, so check that out.
And we're gonna start reviewing All Stars on August 25th. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be really great. It's gonna be really fun. So make sure to subscribe so that you get all of those updates about the shit that we're doing. So this week on Drag Race, some bullshit.
It's been a lot of bullshit on this season. It's just really unbelievable, I think, is why I'm reacting
There's
this way.
a lot of things about it that are unbelievable. Unearned.
Yeah.
Undeserved.
It's like Dan Quayle, you know?
Wow.
It's like, how'd you get here?
Shade.
Oh, are you defending Dan Quayle?
I don't know who Dan Quayle is.
What? He's Bush Senior's VP.
Oh.
It was like a moron that spelled potato wrong in front of those elementary school children, and everyone made jokes that, like, no one's gonna assassinate George Senior because then Dan Quayle will be president. Like, oh no! So this week, Chanel is not playing with her opinions about Rebecca and how she feels about that situation.
Yeah. Well, she was pissed about last week.
Oh, I agree with her, but it kind of, I don't know, the embitterment is really setting in.
No one likes Rebecca, but she is able to stir the pot, but I'm not bitter about that. That's okay. I know the fake person that lies underneath all that cosmetics.
And yet, this is the most that I've liked Chanel.
Yeah, because she's embracing her dark side.
Yeah.
She's not like, ladies and gentlemen, here I am this week presenting Absolute. I mean, she did that too.
I was like, but
it was less that.
So this week was pretty fabulous, actually. It was the ball episode.
I mean, the ball challenge is always great.
The ball was Absolute Vodka themed because duh.
Yeah. But when they were still their sponsor.
Exactly. Before Tranny Gate.
Is that what happened?
Tranny Gate.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can't we all just get along?
The challenge was you had to do 3 looks. A bathing suit realness look, an executive realness look.
Which is always my favorite.
Always. And then
ball gown.
Inspired by a flavor vodka that was assigned by Miss Nina Flowers.
Oh, yes.
And it was assigned by Miss Nina Flowers because Nina Flowers won the mini challenge.
Oh, right. So they had a Vogue off.
Yes.
And, duh, Nina won. Chanel was doing a lot.
Yeah.
With her face and her nails and her eyes. There was a lot going on. And she was flipping.
Yeah, not really voguing.
Well, it was more... Yeah, it was more like I'm going to just...
Acrobatics?
Show off.
I don't know.
And then Rebecca had one move, which was I'm going to take out my cosmetic and pretend to put makeup on.
Sure. Whatever. So Nina won.
Well, it came down to Rebecca and her.
Yes.
And then they had to have a Vogue off.
Oh, that's right.
Between the two of them.
That's
and I was
right.
like, no.
No.
And Nina won. Duh.
So then she got to pick her fruit and everyone else's fruit.
And for some reason, maybe it's a language barrier, I'm not sure, Nina decided that mango was the #1 fruit to pick.
A language barrier?
Maybe she thought mango was something different.
I don't think so.
It seemed like, I don't know why you did this. So, they get assigned this 3-look challenge. BB is, losing her mind.
I was frustrated because this challenge is quite a lot.
She's, not having it.
The BB, didn't know what to do, I think. She just was, having, a creator's block of, how do I fucking deal with this ugly fuchsia fabric?
I feel like last week she was kind of the same, where she was just like, oh my god, how am I, this is too hard.
I think a lot of them are getting over it.
Getting over it and getting a little tired.
The stress and the pressure and the tiredness, everything is starting to really settle in.
And Untucked, in this episode, they talk about being in drag for 12 hours a day, and they're just like, nah. So yeah, BB was losing it.
Yeah.
And seemed, I I mean, I knew what happened, but I was worried when I first watched
Sure.
it. You know, like, oh
Sure.
no, she's really having
You
a
still
hard
get
time.
concerned. I mean,
I
like,
still, like, I was so concerned.
yeah, like, you get it together.
And, oh my god, and so they're talking about their executive realness looks, and Chanel, I think without any irony, takes out her lobster outfit and says,
See, I'm scared to wear this, which I could wear for my executive, but then I'm gonna be told it's too much again.
so that was pretty amazing. This lobster outfit is becoming
Well, it's just too
another
couture.
contestant.
It's just too couture.
It's just too couture. Oh yeah, so Rue comes by. So Rue, Workroom Rue comes by, and I love that's a different character. Comes by and is talking to Rebecca, and she's like, "So, what are you making?" And she's like,
That's a secret.
Oh, ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Yes.
and then Dad cuts to Chanel, and she's like,
Rebecca has no clue what she was making.
Secret my ass.
"Oh God,
The secret was how bad it was.
we will get there." And then Rue goes to talk to Nina, and she has like a really nice moment talking about her mom and how she supported her and all these things, and how she's passed away. And it was like, oh my God, I love you, Nina. Like, she really is
Yeah.
a kind person who's also ridiculously talented.
Mothers are very influential in drag queens, and she's no longer with us. She passed away 5 years ago, but she's still with me.
Yes.
Like, that's a rare combination.
That is a rand combo. A rand combo.
It's a rare combination. June is.
Busting out a lover, the lover that's by the day to tell. Never did a bit with bitches and they hucking up a.
So, everyone in the workroom is just like,
dying.
I hate
And
this.
Rue is
Please.
like, well, I know you're busy, but I have exactly what you need.
Charo, come on out here, honey. Coochie coochie. Mwah, mwah.
She's has insane heels on and is still a solid 3 feet shorter than RuPaul. And she makes them do a conga line and changes the entire atmosphere of the room. And I think that's, what really ended up changing BB's whole attitude.
Probably.
It really oh, this is
Like a
supposed to be
reset.
fun. This is not. I'm not supposed to take this seriously.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. And it was amazing. And I kind of wish they would do this more, where they would bring someone it
They
wasn't.
have.
Yeah, I just wish they'd do it more.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, Chara's also going to be your special guest judge. It was just like, she was just there to have a conga
Yeah,
line.
that's true. Like, where did she come from and why was she there?
Just to brighten their days. And
Lovely.
that was it. It was kind of
In
amazing.
full costume, like, really just...
would you expect any less from Chara?
Sure.
Charo was talking about being a bitch, which means that you need to have confidence, you have to have attitude, and you have to be very sassy, but not necessarily mean.
Category is swimsuit.
So, BB went first.
Yes.
There's lots of great things about BB. Lots. One of the many, she knows how to do a reveal.
Yes.
It's always like, oh my God. Nina Flowers.
Yep.
She basically just did a pretty basic one piece. But then there was like a capelet that was like barf green.
Oh God.
With like ruffles.
It wasn't even like barf green, it was like baby poop green. It was like really, like Michelle Visage would have shat herself and it would have been baby poop green.
So Michelle Visage exclusively poops baby poop?
I don't know.
She just eats baby food.
Probably.
That's it.
Gross. Over this discussion.
I loved her. She had this like really great floral headband thing that was like this thick
Yes.
crown of flowers and then like a high pony. And I was into that. Her face is always flawless. And the look, she looked very feminine.
She did. She did.
While the colors were terrible,
Good on her.
she really did
Yeah.
make herself look very feminine.
That is true.
And I was into that.
Well, I think that's a very important thing for her to have nailed.
Right?
So like.
Well, and the cape covers her arms. Like
Sure.
they told
Right,
her,
because she has like big ass shoulders.
So she did exactly what she needed to do for her body.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they gave her like vomit fabric.
Right.
But what are you going to do about that?
Yeah.
And then Chanel.
Actually, I liked this Chanel.
I did too, but like, oh my God.
Sure.
It was kind of like Priscilla Presley.
Remember when we paused it and she looked insane?
Well, she also turns into Hannibal Lecter.
Well, hi there. I'm the delicious Miss Mandarin.
It started here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And went here to Hannibal Lecter. I'm not even exaggerating. It was insane. And the judges were like, that was too strong a reaction. The judges were just like, oh, I can't make eye contact. This is too embarrassing.
Merle was literally just like...
No, she was not making eye contact. She was like, oh, I'm going to look down.
Yeah, just like...
And then the Absolute guy was like...
It was so weird. She just was like this, like...
She turned into like a snake.
I don't
She
even
was
know.
It was next level. And I don't know what possessed her to do that. I mean, something maybe literally possessed her. Because it was so weird. That was amazing. Nina was the only one that gave me like resort wear. Everyone else was giving me wearable.
Right.
Ish. I mean, the drag queens. But Nina gave me fashion.
Well, doesn't she always?
Sure. I just wanted to bring that up.
Sure.
So Rebecca's bathing suit was just a bathing suit.
It was a yellow swimsuit. It was boring.
There was nothing else to it.
Her hair was blah.
She had like lemons in her hair. It was literally forgettable. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was just a yellow bathing suit.
I do remember a different look though.
Of Rebecca's? Yeah. That we haven't talked about? Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Category is executive realness.
Yes. So I always love this realness challenge.
I remember Sharon's. I loved Sharon's.
I loved Alaska's, where she was just like...
Yes. Oh my god, the architect. She was like a bitchy lesbian architect.
So this week was BB essentially wore the exact same outfit she wore for her Oprah look, but like Chanel's wig from the Viva Glam episode. I don't know if it's literally her wig, but that's what it looked like.
Like the Susie Orman wig with...
Susie Orman wig with the Oprah look. I mean, it was the same outfit.
That wig was a bad investment.
Nina was giving me like Lisa Loeb. She comes out with these glasses and sort of this like blonde hair with like auburn streaks in it. And it was very simple. It was. But I got it.
Yep.
She was trying to embody her mother, who was a secretary.
Right.
And it was just like, you know, a knee-length dress with, again, like a 70s kind of like shrug cape thing happening.
It was really nice. I like the sentiment behind it. It all worked really well. Chanel
looked like she stole an outfit from Lipstick Jungle. Remember that show?
Yeah, I mean, vaguely.
It was like Brooke Shields. She was like, I'm the boss, but I'll wear leopard print. I'm bitchy. Remember, that was the challenge. Okay, so there was the Project Runway episode crossover where they had to make an outfit for Lipstick Jungle. That's the slutty, slutty, slutty outfit.
I mean, hello. Slutty, slutty, slutty.
Slutty, slutty, slutty. Oh my god. I don't even know if I can talk about this.
Oh my god. Rebecca Glasscock's look.
Rebecca Glasscock made a yellow octopus and put it over her head. I mean, I can't.
It's like
it was like jellyfish.
Wide strips of fabric that were just like hanging off of her.
That was like curled, and there was like. She started. She just had black pants and a black blazer, and I was like, that was boring. And then she took her top off, and I was like, Jesus Christ! Getting that jacket on and off would be like an hour's work because you gotta get all those.
You gotta get all the things.
All the arms in there. It was possibly the worst fashion thing that has happened on Drag Race.
Wow. Also, in no way executive realness.
When executive is wearing an octopus shirt. It was madness. I mean, and this is how I judge things, fashion-wise. If you can't imagine it looking good on Charlize Theron, it's not gonna work.
I like that.
That's always been my thing. I'm like, no, even Charlize couldn't pull that off.
I like it.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
I cannot believe they did not read her harder on that fucking shirt.
I don't understand what Rue's infatuation with Rebecca is.
She's so pretty?
I don't fucking get it. She didn't even look pretty. She looked like a fucking hot drowned rat. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that shirt. Also, since we're on the bandwagon about how much Rebecca sucks, what is with her thing where she just constantly has her mouth open? Her pose is like... Is it to make those lips look even bigger?
No.
It's always...
Category is absolute gown-ish thing.
Evening gown realness.
There you go. Let's go with that.
So BB, oh my god, was like if Diana Ross was a geisha. It was so good.
It was so good. She looked just fucking stunning. Like, her body was...
BB knows how to dress her body.
Yes.
She knows how to do it.
And to pad right and to...
Yeah.
Like, she just fucking nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say anything else.
The silhouette of her dress shouldn't really work.
Oh, but it worked.
It's very much like 80s Barbie. Somehow she made it flawless, but it does look like something that would be on your Barbie.
Sure.
Like she's in her Barbie dream house.
But isn't that what you want?
She's wearing 100%. But it's like that fashion could go wrong, but it didn't.
I said absolute raspberry Barbie. Not Malibu Barbie. They had to go.
I was a ballerina, a dancer. So, Nina, I loved Nina's wig, this look. It was like real short, naped to the neck, but big.
Yes.
And then it had this like fabulous bang that was like a wave.
Yeah.
Coming down, and I loved it. And her makeup was so good.
Yeah. I mean, always.
It's
but,
always great,
yeah.
but like, it was so good.
So her outfit was okay.
It was interesting.
It was. She had like a bib
Again.
with mango on it.
Well, no, it was like a big collar.
Okay.
Look, I mean, it looked like, you know, if Wilma Flintstone was wearing like a negligee. Like, that's the robe she wears to bed.
Yeah.
Again, it was like a horrible neon green.
That's what
you
she
gonna
had to
do?
work with. She picked the wrong fruit.
She made it work. So Chanel, I thought this look was rather toned down and tasteful as far as Chanel goes. It's like an asymmetrical, you know, orange dress, but then it had this big, fluffy,
pillowy thing,
ribbon bow thing on her shoulder,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, there was a lot going on, but somehow it seemed toned down.
It was definitely
There was
not
no collar
as crazy.
or gloves.
Or tits out, or
headpiece,
like
you know,
stomach and
stomach
ass
out, ass out. You know, it wasn't that.
No.
It wasn't that.
It was better than Rebecca.
I like wacky Chanel.
Sure.
Like, crazy over the top Chanel.
Sure.
So I get it. She was toning it down because that's what they've been asking her for. But I was like, no, go crazy.
I want to see Chanel in like a gorgeous gown that someone else has made. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Someone with taste has made, and they're like, here, wear this and look fabulous, and like do your makeup and like just like like if I want her to be understated, I want it that way.
Yes, I think we can both agree. Nothing was as bad as Rebecca's gown, except for her octopus shirt, which was worse. Rebecca's evening gown.
Did you say gowned?
Gown?
Gown.
Gown?
Gown.
What's a gown? Like, what would be like, I wore that gown?
Nope.
Is that not a thing?
Nope. Nope.
Rebecca's gown.
Yep. So Rebecca's gown.
Oh, man. It looked like she took 2 pieces of fabric, stuck 2 hair bands right here, tied it in the back, again, a halter top, and then ruched it here, and then there was just pieces of fabric that was the bottom. They were just tacked on pieces of fabric. Like scarves. Like she found like scarves lying around and just like pinned them to her top. It was horrible.
It was really awful.
It looked, apart from the taste, it looked shoddily made.
She should leave and Angina should come back.
Yes!
How soon can you
God.
get here?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Rebecca, I saw your octopus shirt. You have to leave immediately. Angina. How soon can you be here?
Wait, could you imagine if Rue literally just stopped the runway
It's like, no.
and was like, This is the worst thing I've ever seen. You don't understand the challenge. I don't know what you're doing. Please leave.
It looks like when you are at like a bridal shower and you have to make a dress out of like a wedding dress out of toilet paper. You've never done that? That's like a thing.
I've gone to so many bridal showers.
I mean, come on! Can we move on? Because
Yes.
I don't want to talk about
Over it.
Rebecca anymore.
Over it.
So they each are asked, who should go home?
Right.
You know, the big question.
Yes.
BB says, Rebecca, because she's not at our level. Accurate.
Accurate.
Nina says, Rebecca, because she's not at our level. Accurate. Chanel, well,
No.
should we say Chanel?
Yeah.
Rebecca makes a really shady, bitchy comment that's not exciting or interesting or funny. And she's like,
My 3 competitors are nice girls, but some of them have already peaked at whatever they were gonna do drag-wise.
these girls have been doing this for so long and I should have the opportunity to grow and win because, like, I'm still learning, basically.
No.
And calls them all old, essentially. And you're like, girl.
No. You're an amateur with a basic personality.
Then.
Rue asks Chanel. And Chanel goes, I'm so glad you asked the question.
I'm so glad you asked me.
I nominate myself.
And then goes on seemingly a multiple minute long
I'm surprised they didn't crossfade.
15-minute rant about how they don't tell her that she's beautiful and how
Since day one, I have been judged really hard, and I'm very frustrated.
I am really angry at Chanel. If she had just said, I don't think Rebecca deserves to be here. I think she should have gone home instead of Jade.
Yep.
I think Angina should be here instead of her.
Yep.
And I think that, honestly, I felt like the judging that I've gotten
is
and
harder.
that she's gotten
Yeah.
is not the same, and
Yep.
it's not fair.
Yep.
And it's frustrating to me, and it's confusing, and it's honestly made me really frustrated in being here. If she had done that, then Rebecca would have fucking gone home. She's just such a fucking Becky. Ugh. Then they lip sync for their lives. Rebecca and Chanel in the bottom.
Now, I will say this. I think this was Rebecca's best lip sync.
Okay.
That's-
It was terrible.
I mean, there was like belty moments that she was living in. I'm not saying she was better than Chanel. I'm not saying she deserves to stay. But compared to her other lip syncs, I think it was better.
Fine.
I'll give her that.
Fine.
It was better. Chanel turned it out.
Chanel did well, I thought. She really did.
She shook her bonbon.
Her little twerky ass shake was fun.
Yes.
I mean, very Chanel.
Yes.
And very appropriate.
Yeah.
I thought she turned it out really well. I think had she not thrown herself under the bus, that she would have stayed.
I think, unfortunately for Chanel, and maybe not, the judges never got to a point with Chanel where they could laugh at her craziness.
Sure. Because I don't think she really owned that she's kind of kooky.
Yeah.
Like, she really is wacky. You know, but she doesn't own it.
Yeah.
Like, Tammy Brown owns it.
Yes.
Right? And so you're
Yes.
like, oh, that's your shtick.
Yeah.
Chanel was kind of like, I'm a showgirl, that's her shtick. But it's like, but you're more than a showgirl.
You're more
You're
than
kind
that.
of crazy.
You're kind of crazy in the best way.
You're like crazy showgirl. But it's really entertaining.
She's showgirls.
You're Nomi Malone.
Whoa. Wait. But like, wait. She's Nomi. Just like manic and like real highs, real lows, you know.
Las Vegas showgirl.
Craziness.
Easily could replace anyone in Goddess. She's had plenty of classes.
She's at all the classes. So next week is the finale!
Yay!
I'm
Oh my
so
god, this is so crazy. Cheers. Sorry.
And then her wig falls off, and then they show like the roadkill wig on the runway, and I was like, yes!